Bring you this next interview because we have a success story for you, and a young man is getting a shot to take his game to the next level because he did it the right way, studying hard, praying, and working really, really hard in his game. Ladies and gentlemen, future North Dakota, well, which school in North Dakota is it exactly, Sincere?
It's Mayville State University.
Mayville. Okay, well, congratulations, first of all, for getting into a program on the mainland and everything. That is fantastic. We're all proud of you. We're going to be cheering for you. And, of course, Jacob Dowdell, the coach. Whose program, whose dedication to making sure that young athletes get a shot?
Yeah, you know, it's all about the kids and the parents dedicating themselves to give them opportunity. And we're very happy that, you know, it worked out for Sincere. His mom, Yulay, has worked, tirelessly to support him and the rest of the team. And so we're very happy for her. As a mom, it's got to be amazing to see your son.
And gee, I wonder what local high school you guys are from. I can't really tell. You know, I'm having a hard time figuring out exactly which program you guys are repping right now. Guam High, possibly?
Guam High would be correct. Yeah.
Panthers for life, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now I see you're wearing number 7, Sincere. Is there any particular reason and is there any player that plays like at the college or pro level whose number you share?
No, I really chose it because it's my birthday month, which is July.
Okay, very cool.
And it's just a number I always like.
Oh, very lucky number, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, so as far as your game, though, you play running back for the Panthers. When you go off to college and you play in North Dakota, you realize that at the college game, running back is your favorite position. They may have you play like other different positions. They may try you out. You may actually flourish, like maybe on defense.
Yes.
Whose game do you model yourself after?
When it comes to defense, I like Josh Norman, the cornerback.
All right.
Not the attitude, though.
I was going to say, do you do a little bit of talking? Because that's totally cool.
I just like his game. His
game
is nice. And when it comes to running back, I probably have to say Le'Veon Bell.
All right.
I like his hesitation and how he reads his blocks.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's a really good player. And at least you know where you'll be playing next year, unlike Le'Veon. But, and then probably in a couple weeks, maybe even right now, we'll know and everything. Okay. So being able to get to that level, if you could speak to your peers right now and other people are like, wow, I played against that guy. I know that guy. He's super cool. What were the tools that you used to be able to get the shot at, playing college ball?
It's really just starting off with hard work, like the Guam grind and practice. It just improved me to get better, and I just been taking that as like a lead way to help me to the next level. You're
also a very good student, and you also have dedicated yourself to your studies.
Yes.
What's your favorite subject?
History.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. So you literally are a student of history. Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, and of course, Coach, the Guam Grind program, this is something that you were putting together, and you told us you had a very good podcast with Dave Delgado the other day, and you're saying that one thing that you always wanted to maintain is that it is cost-free because you believe that every athlete deserves a shot.
Yeah, it is. It is absolutely free for every child on Guam to come to Guam Grind, high school age athletes. They just have to make sure they have a current physical. And, we want to make sure that students like Sincere who have an opportunity, they have some of the skill set, we have a chance at the Guam Grind to fine-tune all those things and make sure that once they get a chance to work with coaches like Coach Chad Ike, who comes out here and helps us out, and working with Coach John Bankhead, who will be coming out soon, Bankhead Sports Academy, and he's connected with Kobe Bryant now out of Mamba Sports Academy. So we're very excited for that. And the thing that Sincere has that a lot of kids here on Guam, I just want them to understand, is resilience. He broke his arm 2 years ago, so he only played in one game, broke his arm. And so he had to rehab and fight back from that. So one thing I tell young folks is, look, you got to be tough. If you really want greatness, you got to overcome some adversity. And so for him, he could have easily said, hey, I broke my arm, I'm not coming back. But he did a great job of rehabbing, not just rehabbing, but getting stronger and getting better.
And also the Guam Grind program, you stress this in the podcast, it's not just for football players, this is for all athletes.
All athletes are able to come to the Guam Grind. We're very happy. Our kicker, Brennan King, and I got your name right, see? I got it right. One time I got her name right. Brennan King, she's going to sign a scholarship here soon. She's gotten a scholarship for soccer. So we're very happy at Guam High that we're changing the mindset. But Sincere, we're looking forward to him being in the cold in North Dakota. It's not going to be Guam weather. So
you're going to be dressing like this every single day when you're there. Transition. Well, you're from North Carolina originally, right? It's going to be a little bit of a culture shock, I guess, to go from your island paradise now to North Dakota.
Yeah.
Even in the summer months, the temperature tends to dip.
It's going to be a hard change, but I'll get used to it.
Okay, so since Coach was bringing up the fact that you broke your arm, a broken wrist actually kept me out of my senior year when I was playing volleyball, but how did you actually come back from that, and what were you thinking when you were watching all, your friends, your classmates, your teammates, doing what they wanted to do and you couldn't?
It was really just my drive to want to play. Like the whole season, I tried to keep getting back on the field, but my doctors were like, "You can't." So I was like,
and your mom.
And my mom. I just used that as a drive for the next year to come back and do better.
Okay. Well, you do realize that with all of Coach Dowdell's training, like the support of your classmates and your friends and your fellow Panthers, it only gets tougher from here. Every day is a challenge, and they say in the U.S. Navy SEALs the toughest day was yesterday.
Yeah.
So how do you actually get better, and what mindset do you take as you go to the next level?
I just take it as it's competition. I just look at it as of competitiveness and just trying to get better off the other players, and just at that level, I'll just keep doing better and just trying to get trained better, just to go off of other players and learn what they can teach me.
Okay. Now, Coach, Sincere's success, thankfully, is not like a outlier case right now. We're actually seeing more and more Guam athletes get the shot, getting recognized.
Yes.
There's a million different online tools, but you've actually got one that you were talking about on the podcast.
Yes.
It's very successful.
Very successful. Huddle is a program that we've used here at Guam High. And I know I shared it with all the coaches here on Guam. FD picked it up, and now JFK's picked it up. JFK had 2 kids who signed last year because we were able to get their stuff out on Huddle. And so we're looking at Teason being the next school to come online with Huddle under Coach Reggie Baylor out there. And we just have some guys, and we have some military guys who have come in. And Coach Gorman from Anderson Air Force Base, he's a security forces guy up there, and he's come out and really helped our kids, because it's really one thing when you have guys who have played at the next level, have played at the college level, and those guys like Gorman and a couple others will come out and run with these guys during the Guam grind, and it really gives them an indicator like, whoa, this is college speed. And so they're able to run against guys who've played at the college level during the Guam grind, so they can really push themselves. And one of the things that they talk about on Huddle, because it's such a social media platform, hey, keep your social media clean. So, you got a kid like Sincere now who's being actively recruited by Mayville. Everyone at the college level has a social media person. And so if you are a young person and you're thinking about going to college and the college is interested in you, the first thing you really need to do is clean up your social media. As you go and you start doing those things, you get more interest, more eyes are on you, more eyes on what your eyes are on. And so that's one thing that people have to keep in mind with their kids. A college is going to invest a lot of money in whatever young person that they're recruiting. The last thing they want is something to pop up that they did on social media. So think about that when you're doing
It's not just your stats, it's your character.
Yep, it's all of that.
Well, Sincere, we wish you the very best of luck, and we can't wait to have you back here. And do me a favor, man. When you're making all those highlights on ESPN, make sure to come back and do an interview on KUAM, because we want to tell people this is where you got your start. This is where you set all the records and everything like that. And when you're at the next level, we'll all be cheering for you.
Thank you.
All right, and Coach, thanks as always, man.
Thank you for always supporting us, man, from day one.
Absolutely. We're big fans, man. We wish you the very best.
Thank you.
All right, and please stay tuned, because we are back right after this.